Well, time for sports news. Now, Tourism Month will see us going to different locations to cover sports which are outside of the mainstream. Now, today, Vusiwe Ngcobo is out in Roodepoort, where she will be talking about the sport of slapping. Yes, slapping, clap, clap. Chisampama, that one. So, and this is seemingly gaining popularity around the globe at the moment. So, also just a quick warning before we cross over to Vusiwe, this is not for sensitive viewers. So if you are of a sensitive disposition, perhaps you can go and make a cup of tea and come back in a short while. But Vusiwe is there in Roodepoort, so let's find out more about slapping, Vusiwe. I'm not sure about whether this one is for me, but I'm intrigued.
Me and you both, Sakina. Good morning to you as well as to our viewers at home. Now, as Sakina has already mentioned, I'm out at the Triple Threat Gym in Roodepoort today as we find out more about slapping, a sporting code which we have seen growing at a rapid rate globally. Now, I am here at Triple Threat Gym just to find out what the local and South African scene is looking like. I am joined by Adam Haynes. He is the co-founder of the South African Slap Fighting Association, and he's also joined by Rampies Groenewald, who is a slap fighter. Hey, good morning, gentlemen. Let me just squeeze in here in between the two of you. Adam, let me start with you. Slap Fighting Association of South Africa, you are the co-founder. Speak to me about how it all comes about for you.
So basically it was, I think it was the beginning of 2022. I saw some videos online of there was Russian guys hitting each other. I was like, is this real? And there was a whole group of people around them. I was like, okay, well, that could probably work here. So we decided in May 2022 is when we hosted our first event. It went pretty well because we saw what do South Africans like to do. They like to PK each other.
Let me bring you in, Rampies, because you're a slap fighter. So you said to me off air that you've been slap fighting for about 5 months now. So talk me through the process. You just wake up one morning and you're like, I want to be a slap fighter.
Yeah, it's like how it's like how it was. Like my father, the guy I'm living with, Papa Don, like he was busy with this event, and it interested me, but I was really scared. So one morning I woke up, Sasva had a event, and he's like, pull in and come try it. And then after that, the bug bit me, and I was busy like giving slap South Africa. It was hectic. I really enjoyed it. And then from there on I was just keep on going, and now I'm here and going for 2 more events, and it's gonna just go push forward.
Now, Adam, you're the co-founder of the Slap Fighting Association of South Africa, but you say you've been involved in slapping before, and you were telling me about an incident where someone knocked you out. And we have said to our viewers at home, this is not for sensitive viewers, but talk to me, because you say you were knocked out, but it was an illegal slap. So speak to me about what that would look like.
So there's quite a few different sort of illegal slaps. So there would be clubbing. So when you're actually like hitting someone with your hand instead of a slap. So it's supposed to be basically be between the ear and the jaw. That's where a legal slap is. But what happened to me when I first did it was I got hit with a palm. So it's basically like someone hitting you upward with the palm, and then of course it hit my jaw, and then that's where basically the trip switch, and that's what knocked me out. So there's quite a few different rules and penalties and things like that when it comes to that. So if you don't knock the other person out with legal strikes, then there's a point system like there is with MMA. So
Talk to me about what the scene looks like from outside of being in a slap contest. Once you're done slapping each other and someone is declared the winner, what does that look like, the camaraderie between the slap fighters?
Well, within our association, there's a lot of camaraderie, and a lot of people would think that it's going to cause bad blood and everything like that. It actually doesn't. It's a very calm. And it's weird. You'd think there's going to be massive amounts of violence, but it's a very calm and collected sort of group of people. They get their frustrations out in and amongst the slap fighting. There isn't really any issues, of course, between different factions of people or promotions of people. There is a little bit of animosity and politics. this person's back and them trying to steal that sponsor and this fighter and this, but that's just the way it goes with any sport in any sort of industry, to be honest. So it's a given. But no, with regards to the camaraderie and everything, it's quite fair, and the guys are decent to each other. Yeah.
Rampies, I want to talk about what your training schedule looks like when you're preparing for a contest. How much are you training? What does your training regime actually consist of to get you contest ready?
So the main thing is to get my head right and my neck. So I do neck practices and get the head right. It's basically every second day I practice for 2 hours in the gym. And before contest, I push a little bit more so that I'm ready. Don't want to get knocked out, never going to happen. But yeah, that's how it looks like. So it's like 2 hour, 1 time a week, or 2 times a week, or before competition like now, I push a little bit more, maybe 3 times and a little bit more hours in the gym. That's how we do it. And then the neck is very important in my head because obviously you get a slap in your brain, so you have to get that ready as well. So it's hectic, but it's fun.
It's hectic, but it's fun. You speak about a lot of neck training. What exercises do you actually do? Are you doing weights, using your neck? What does that look like?
So we do use weights, and the main thing is, remember, when you receive a slap, you have to like bulge up so that you don't do this, so that your brain doesn't hit the sides and you don't get a knockout. Do you understand? It's like, but obviously if you get an illegal slap, you're gonna go sleeping. But most of the time it's just like weights and the brain thing. So we do a lot of things like this and the weights like normal training, and also your arms, like doing the arm curls and all that things in a different way than a bodybuilder. Sorry for that. Yes, different ways than technique than that. But yeah, it's a little bit weird training. So people look you weird in the gym, but I don't think they'll take you on for a slap fight if they know what you're doing.
I doubt they'll want to take you on. Adam, we speak about the local scene and what it's looking like. Talk to me about the events that generally people look up to and build up to within a slap contest, and in terms of what your calendar looks like.
Well, us in particular, we're trying to host an event at least, say, every between 2 to 3 months. There are other factions of slap fighting guys that do their own thing. I'm not even sure as to what exact the dates are. But we have an event coming up on the 2nd of November at the local bar and kitchen in Kyalami. And yeah, that's for me. I'm just focusing on my own promotion. I don't mean to be rude, but I do eventually want to get, well, like Rampies, he's also from a different crew of slap fighting guys, and we all between us and Dominant, we're actually very mutual and like very friendly towards each other. We help each other out there. They'll bring fighters from their side, I'll bring from mine, and yeah, we sort of keep it together. You know what I mean? So no, we do all help each other out, and yeah, I like to think of my events being the sort of most mainish ones. There aren't really many actually at the moment. So yeah, we had one. When was it? I think like a couple of months ago, where he fought, and then yeah, the other one that's coming up on the 2nd of November, and then hopefully have one. It's probably going to be early next year as well after that.
All right, and something that Rampies over here did say to me off air is that slap fighting is also something which is very humbling, because you look at a person just by the way that they look and you think this one cannot knock me out, but then they do. So in addition to just slap fighting, it's also a way to teach you how to be a humble human being. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we wrap it up for now here out at the Triple Threat Gym out in Roodepoort, talking all things about slap fighting, joined by the co-founder of the South African Slap Fighting Association, Adam Haynes, as well as Rampies Groenewald, who is a slap fighter.